or just blank out. This is my first time. I'm going to do my best. I got drunk last night because I was off today. I should have got drunk tonight. What was I thinking? Like, I really don't even know. Totally different sitting down there than it is being up here, for sure. But it is 2014. I'm going to be 27 next month, Lord's willing, if I make it. So YOLO, you know, I'm trying new things out here. I'm not like on that high level of YOLO. If y'all don't know, YOLO, you only live once, just in case. I don't know everybody's life. But YOLO, I'm not like jumping out of planes, trying new drugs. No, like I'm not about that life. I'm on like a mild level of YOLO. Like I returned my Redbox DVD the day late. I was like, fuck you guys. It was like 124. What? I got charged. I was like, oh, I was pissed. Last week I also didn't return my cart to the cart return. And why I felt that was a YOLO situation, because I hate when people just, it's like right next to your car. I don't understand why you can't just walk the distance to return the car. But literally put my groceries in my car, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk. I just ran. I screamed YOLO on my way to the car, I'm pretty sure. I felt horrible. But so this is me trying something new. Thank you guys for being out here. If you haven't caught on with my fiance over here, if you haven't noticed my haircut gestures, I'm a lesbian. It's not contagious. Don't worry. So if I sneeze, can you just imagine if that was contagious? Every female would have a U-Haul in their driveway the next day. Because that's how we roll. We're trying to get it in for real. We're trying to get in your life permanently. No joke. I don't know why people think that we're so much more different than anybody else, because we really aren't. I have to pay bills, I gotta go to school, take care of kids. All the shitty part of your life, I have to do too. Nothing is different. Relationships, same thing. Same thing in relationships. The only difference is that I believe, because I don't know, I'm gay. I mean, I don't know what the straight life is like. But the only difference is there's two overly emotional people in a relationship. Not just one. There's two of you. It's crazy, but that's love, that's relationships. Me and my partner have been together for a little over 3 years now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, because that's huge. That's huge. That's like a lifetime to me, for sure. We've been together for 3 years now. Very happy. You know, just trucking along, doing what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Right, exactly. Hey. I love you, Dan. I want to have a place to sleep tonight, so I'm going to try to be good. I told her right off the bat, I was like, whatever I say, you cannot leave me. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be talking about you because you're part of my life. That's just what your partner is. It's like, that's it. I revolve around her, basically. We are opposites in every single way. She's very loud and aggressive. I'm very calm and quiet. She's very messy. Don't like that. It's one thing I don't. And I'm very clean and organized. But opposites attract. I don't know if that's a fact. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty fucking sure. And if not, it is definitely a factor in my relationship, for sure. One thing that my fiance is real high on a level of jealousy. There's different levels of jealousy. Yeah, right? Go ahead, look at her. Her, right there. Only Quan, yeah. Jealous as hell. Like, I'm surprised I can even look in the audience at a female. Like, seriously. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, Tasha, you're just so nice. You just don't have to be so nice. Like, I can't. If somebody, you know, my waitress comes, I'm like, hey, thank you. I think she's like, what the fuck is that? She gave me my drink. I said, thank you. That was it. But where I'm going with on this jealousy level is I started a semester at Northwest Florida last week, and this is the first semester. Thank you, appreciate it. Got a little school teacher education, want to be somebody. That's my goal. So this is the first semester that I'm in a class without her. She has me on lock, y'all. Like, you guys don't even know. We do everything together. That's just what kind of couple we are. And I love her so much, I really don't mind it. So not like I'm just trying to get crazy because she's not in my class, but I'm trying to meet new people. I'm talking a lot more. I've been in this class 2 days this week, and I met this girl, and she sits right beside me. And seemed like a nice girl, chatted up the whole time. It's like, hey, I'm Tasha. The teacher made us, introduce ourselves. I hate that. But whatever, I have to do what I have to do because I'm trying to make that grade, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get in trouble. So I introduced myself, seems like a great girl. I come home, like, babe. She's like, how's class? It's like, fucking awesome. I got this in the bag. I'm going to study my ass off. Literature, let's do this. I'm ready, I'm pumped. And she's like, oh yeah, did you meet him? I said, actually, I met this really nice girl, and when you say something and you know you should have said it as it's rolling off your tongue, I was like, I met this, I was already fucked, it was just over. I was like, I met this nice girl in my class, and her name is such and such, I ain't trying to call anybody out. Her name is such and such, blah, 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 first time in school. I was like, we're gonna be study buddies, babe, so when I'm not in class, she can tell me what I missed. It's gonna be great. She's like, what's this girl's name? Didn't even ask what she looked like. Why? Because my fiance knows everybody. Everybody. She is a social butterfly. Me, I don't care to know anybody. I really, I keep to myself. But she knows everybody, and so I tell her the girl's name, only her first. Duh. Like, I'm gonna tell her last. Facebook, I know how that works. So I just tell her first name, and of course she's like, well, what's her last name? How old is she? I was like, well, she's young, went to the same high school as she went to. She's like, oh, and as soon, literally second, with me telling her last name, she's a slut. Slut. Don't talk to her, ever. Don't even look at her. I was like, she's my study buddy. Like, what if she needs a pencil or something? Like, you can't even, I probably would get in trouble for that. Like, I'm sure next week she's going to try to observe my class. Like, that's how worried she is. She's like, don't talk to her, Tasha. She's a slut. I was like, she seemed really nice. She really did. We were just conversating. She's smiling at me. I'm smiling back at her, whatever. She's like, Tasha, when you see that nice little body and that cute face, you just remember how many dicks have been in her. I was like, well, that just escalated. And literally, I kid you not. I'm not a funny person, but what happens in my life is very funny. And that's exactly what she said. I was like, wow, okay, thank you. So I go to class the next time and waiting. I was like, oh my God, I hope she can talk to me. I hope nothing happens, blah, blah, blah. Because I feel obligated, because I'm not dumb, I feel obligated to tell her, my fiance, everything that's going on in the class. Cover your tracks, people. Don't be dumb. If you ain't got nothing to hide, tell them everything, okay? So if she already knows, amen, sister. If you don't have anything to hide, just tell them everything. It doesn't matter. So that was my intent when I was going to the class. So we're in class, and she sits, like I said, right next to me. And of course, the teacher's like, let's pair up some people. I'm like, damn it. And of course, me and the slutter together. I was like, if anybody ever sees me, they're going to refer to her as that from now on. I feel really bad, but it is what it is. That many dicks have been there. I mean, I really don't know. But anyway, we're conversating, and we had to read an act in a play, and we had to talk about it. Donut rocks. Which is dumb. You're going to be lucky you find, because you are not that much. On the couch tonight. Like, she just didn't sound very intelligent. I was like, it was her first time in college, maybe she ain't used to it, I don't know, maybe she don't know how to talk to people, whatever. But she we're reading Acts. She's like, okay, we're done with partners, and that's when I'm like, maybe she's done, maybe I really should stay right with this girl. We go back to our seats, which is right next to mine. Can't hide nowhere, really. And we're reading another act in this play. And in this play, it's A Streetcar Named Desire. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. Really good so far. We're also watching the movie. I was like, college is awesome. We get to watch movies too. Yes! Field day next week, I hope. Fingers crossed. I don't know. Hopefully it'll all work out. I'm gonna write a letter. I'm sure I'm definitely gonna write a letter. So there's this one line in the book, and this character, Stanley, the husband, is a womanizer. And he's just, in this line, I don't know word for word, but it's probably good that I don't, because I don't want to get in trouble anymore than I already have. But it's something along the lines with Stanley, when he looks at a woman, he looks her up and down and visualizes her sexually in his mind to figure out what kind of smile to give to this female. Damn. That's what I call swag in like 51. Are you kidding me? You can just look at somebody and figure out what type of smile to give them. I was like, that's badass. So in the second that my teacher read that line, which didn't sound very attractive coming out of her mouth, but I still like to say it's in the line, she's the girl, the slut. She looks over at me, and I wasn't looking at her. And she said that too when I told her. She's like, why were you looking at her anyway? How did you know she was looking? Am I correct, babe? Am I correct? I saw her glance at me, so I glanced over at her, and she smiles, and I smile back at her involuntarily. Should have done that. Should have smiled, especially after that line. Should not have made any kind of facial expression at all. So anyway, I smile at her, and we just kind of giggled. She's like, and once back out of the book, I was like, oh shit, oh shit. And in that second that I'm looking at her, she has her legs crossed. Now, I wasn't paying that close attention to this girl, but you could tell when how she was sitting. And in that second, as I'm looking at her, she uncrosses her legs, and my imagination just fucks up. I just want to let y'all know, I should have said that first before I said hello, hi, anything. I'm weird. I just have a strange imagination. And so that within the second that she opens her legs, all I imagine just dicks flying over, and just repeatedly, just super fast. I was like, what the fuck? And this is it all in my head. And me being a lesbian, I personally don't like to think about dicks at all. I really can't even put that in my head, what one looks like or shape. I'm sorry, to each his own. No, I'm not hating on y'all for liking the D at all. But not my thing. So because I can't imagine them being realistic dicks, all I see is colorful dildos going into this girl's vagina. So just a rainbow of just dildos. And usually I'm like, taste the rainbow. I fucking love rainbow colors. The more colors, the better. But this is just disturbing. Now, every time that I look at this girl, I'm just fucked. Oh really? I'm just messed up. Like, I just can't even look at her anymore. So I was like, that's when you know your partner knows you, knows that you're weird in the head. She's like, all those dicks. Just think about that, babe. Just think about all that thing in one. Ooh. I just really don't even know. But I'm going to leave you guys on that note, because I talked to myself for 10 minutes, and then he's like, hey, we only got 2 acts, so you can talk as long as you want. I'm not going to try to keep you up here all night. Thank you so much for popping up my screen up here.